Your Excellency.
Good afternoon, His Excellency Senator Adeleke. A wonderful entourage, all commissioners here seated and officials of the state. I'm so happy to be here with you this afternoon. And I apologize for coming late because I understood you have been waiting for us since morning. It took us time to travel from Ibadan to this place. Yes, why am I here today? I'm here because of the situation Osun State is turning into. I've taken my time to look at what is happening around here, and for a number of time now, number of months, we have been able to count the number of deaths and number of crises fighting in and out in Osun. We are approaching a very important election, and this like this will not be entertained by us. Yes, I sent the DIG in charge of this zone to come some few weeks ago, and he has my word to come here and talk to His Excellency and everybody in the state that the police will not condone unnecessary killings. It is not done anywhere in the world. I will not stand by it. This is an election, it is not a war. It's an election, not a war. So various groups of people who have been involved in this have been mapped out. The Commissioner of Police have been given the marching order to go after anybody causing trouble in the state. Now, I'm not going to waste your time. The little we have done, I've gotten briefing from the Commissioner of Police as I came. Only one person cannot be fighting himself. Who are those causing this trouble? They have been able to tell me we have on this side and we have on that side. I've told him with the AIG in charge to go after everybody. You cannot kill anybody. You cannot kill anybody and continue to walk around freely in the town. If I tell you, sir, that I've not had complaints here, there, and everywhere, I have lied, and I will explain everything to you one by one, sir. I've heard that we are not happy, and some people are not happy with the Commissioner of Police for this reason and that reason. He too has briefed me. He briefed me that some suspect is looking for hibernating in the government house. I looked at that. If that is true, why should suspect be in government house? But I've told him as the police officer in charge, he has a way of going about all this. And I've heard that this party and that party are hibernating suspects, criminals. I want to use this opportunity to talk to parents, not to allow their children to be used by politicians when it comes to election. I'm not new when it comes to election. I know that thugs are employed for election. Osun State should be an exception because we are going to bring in more men. The Commissioner of Police have talked to him. I do not want to have one more complaint against him. One more complaint I do not want to hear from the Commissioner of Police. And the AIG has been briefed as well. We will go after each and everyone who has committed any crime in this state. So that is why I've come here. When I leave this place, I'm going to talk to politicians who I'm told are waiting for me, where I will talk to them. If parents are listening to me, let them warn their children. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pe àwọn ọmọ wa, ká warn wọn, kí wọ́n má lò wọ́n fún election. Torí ẹni tó bá wà láyé ló máa gbádùn dividend election. So nǹkan tí mo ṣe wálé ní ìyẹn. Excellency, sir, that is why I'm here today. And most importantly, thank you for all you do, sir. Thank you, Your Excellency.
I welcome the Inspector General of Police to Osun State. Osun people are glad to host you after the visit of your ministry. the Deputy Inspector General of Police. We deeply appreciate the intervention of Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Inspector General of Police. The intervention saved Osun from bloodshed. We have insurgents and bandits to battle. We should not dissipate energy on fighting ourselves. We should be careful about our electoral process. The international community is watching Osun and Nigeria. We cannot afford to project chaos and conflict. People need a free and fair atmosphere for credible election. Voting is not war. I thank the Inspector General of Police for visiting. I ask you to caution the police command to avoid partisanship. The police must ensure fair policing. This is the minimum condition for stability of our democracy. Specifically, I task our dear Inspector General of Police to recognize the police anti-cultism team. The partnership of the officer in charge is only known to the public. I ask that you dismantle and reorganize the police anti-violent crime team. The team is partnering with the court-side council chairman. This is a dent on the police image. Then, there are many unresolved murders and gun attacks. Political talks parade towns, shooting sporadically. There are too many light weapons in circulation. The state police command should act. I demand genuine commitment and non-partisan roles for the commissioner of police. A compromised commissioner of police can be moved out. I welcome you to Osun State. We thank you for this visitation. Help us to enforce fair policing. We seek no favor other than equitable policing, or should demand free and fair elections. We again commend the Inspector General of Police and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We know neither you nor the President is aware of the political crimes being committed here in Osun. We should stop any individual, no matter how highly placed, from rubbishing the image of the police. The world is watching. I thank you for listening. Mr. IJ, I really appreciate you, despite the fact of your busy schedule. Everybody in Osun today are happy. Since I've been the governor for almost 3.5 years, I've been talking to a lot of Inspector General of Police. This is the first time Inspector General of Police will come and visit our state. That shows that you are an action man. In fact, I will when anytime you want to call Inspector General of Police, you must put action. Action, Inspector General of Police. Yes. You must add that action there. When I called you around. I was so frustrated. I was crying from 12 midnight to 1 midnight. I said, let me try our new Inspector General of Police and see if he's going to pick up the phone. And I called him. A phone did not ring twice. And he picked it. Please give me a big round of applause. And I said, Inspector General of Police, are you not sleeping? He said, Tagbaniel. In English, that is why the job that we are asked to do, and we must do it. That gladdens my mind. Even when I was so frustrated, I'm a security expert, he's a security expert. Because I studied this criminology. I know how it is. I was so upset that day, I was shouting out of my voice. He was calm. And I felt bad that he probably didn't know everything that is going on. So I have to calm myself to explain everything to him. And he said, we will look into it. I said, Mr. Inspector General of Police, you are not going to look into it. I want action. But today you have demonstrated action. Initially, you sent your team, the Deputy Inspector General of Police, and the AIG Zone 11 to come over here. They were briefed and everything like that. And I'm sure they are briefing, they've already briefed you, and they will still continue to brief you. I want you to be fair in your judgment. Even for you coming to Osun today, the whole Osun, they are at peace. They say, what? It's as if something, as if we want to have a big celebration. The Inspector of General Police is here in Osun State. That means that you want peace to return in Osun State by all means. That is why you are here. And there's what they call deterrence in criminology. Once they have seen the Inspector of General of Police that is here talking to me and trying to solve all these problems, how we can have peace in Osun State. Osun State people are happy, and it's a deterrence. Please clap for our Inspector of General Police. Mr. Commissioner of Police of Osun, the last time you came over here, I said you must have a fear of God, because you're not going to be in this position for long. I myself, I'm not going to be in this position. The worst I can do is 4 more years. After 4 years, we shall meet again. I know your cousin. I know the governor of Plateau State. I've reported you to him. He said he's been talking to you, but I don't know what I've done to you. Because all the logistics that you said we should provide, I provided it. That is why the DIG even corrected you that time, that it's not in the place of the state government to provide all the logistics. But I said in my own, I want to support to make sure we have peace in Osun State. So you must recognize that. If you don't recognize that, that means you don't have a fear of God. And I told you one thing. I said you cannot be partisan. If you do that, your record will spoil. And I said, international community are watching. They have news everywhere. In Rwanda, I visited Rwanda. How did the genocide started? By people killing each other. See death here today. See one death today. If the death is becoming much and more, they will classify it as genocide. You cannot be killing people just anyhow. Because you want to do an election. For what? It has never happened like this. Beyoga Oyetola, cousin of the president, is not the governor of Osun State. I, Asiwaju, my own Asiwaju is more to the Asiwaju of the president too. I told him that time. I said my own Asiwaju is more, you are the Asiwaju of Nigeria. Me, I'm Asiwaju of Osun. And I told him, I said, what's it called? Commissioner of Police, that you as a Christian, I am the governor. I, Asiwaju, Senator Ademola Jackson Nurdin Adeleke, the governor of Osun State. We need to relate. I am the chief security officer. If anything happens, it is me that they will call. They will not call Oyetola. Mr. President is our father here in Osun State. Without fear of contradiction. I've said it so many times. That is why when we were in PDP, and PDP was in disarray, I deliberately moved my people to accord, whereby we will not have a presidential candidate. And we are supporting our own. I am not afraid. I've been saying it all the while. Mr. Commissioner, maybe you don't know how the president is very, very important to us. His ancestral home is Osun, Irabiji. Let me educate you. So we are supporting him. We're going to vote for him. So why is it why is it all this treatment? Oyetola is not concerned about the president coming back to the second term. If I see him, I will tell him to his face. That is selfishness. Why are you getting directive from him? Let me tell you something. I'm the governor. I have security reports. You report to him all the time. It's wrong. I am the governor. But when it's time for you to collect money from me, you know that I'm the governor. But when it comes to security matter, you go and go to him. It's not fair. Go and change. You have to. There's a Christian. They say, go and be born again. I'm still going to repeat it. Go and be born again. I'm not afraid to talk. I'm the governor of Osun State. And this IG that is here, I must seize that opportunity. If you see any of my people that committed crime, arrest them. And I will support you. All these lies, and this, look, I don't play that. If it is my son that committed crime, arrest him, let him learn lesson. And that's what I'm saying in front of the IG. But for you to be playing all these games and everything like that, the person that they killed, a 40-year-old boy in Ilobu, because the police officer that did a good job under the directive of the Inspector General of Police arrested that person, you transfer the person. And I have a security report, I'm saying it before the Inspector General of Police. They've had a meeting that in 2 weeks' time, they will start shooting again so that people can be scared. And I'm glad the Inspector General of Police is here today and he has said it openly. He will not tolerate any act of indiscipline, and he has given you warning that he will not tolerate. That is why I'm happy. If you change tomorrow, I will continue to cooperate with the police. Police is our friend. We're not fighting the police, but you have to do right by you. Don't support anybody. If you want Osun State to be peaceful, anybody that commits crime, go and arrest the person. If you find out there is somebody, any of my people, that is saboting, then come and tell me. I will say, this is where, if I know, I will call the person. But why are you trying to avoid anybody? I can assure you, Mr. Inspector General of Police, none of my people are killing anybody. I can assure you 100%. It's the propaganda. Osun APC here. I am good national. Most of the national people, even most of the state, they are all my friends. And politics is local. And the problem we have in Osun State here is Oyetola. Oyetola must be warned. If I have the opportunity, I'll call the president and say, Oyetola is the one that is making sure that Osun State is not peaceful. And that is not fair. But I know you are a gentleman, officer, and a gentleman. And you have promised the whole Osun people, because as we are talking here today, the whole world is watching, that you will do the needful. And I believe, by the special grace of God, God will help you, and you do the needful. But at the end of the day, your name will be written in gold. I am so proud of you for taking your time to come to Osun State. If it's other Inspector General of Police, he will say, "Shebi, I've sent my emissary to come and talk to them. Let them bring the paper, and then I will do my report." But you came in person. Ọlọ́run a máa dáàbò bò ẹ́. Wọ́n ní tí pẹ́pẹ́ ẹni bá bímọ, ó máa ń dáàbò bò ọmọ rẹ̀ ni. Ọlọ́run a dáàbò bò ẹ́. Gbogbo ibi tó bá lọ, ò ní ṣiṣẹ́. Iwájú lọ pẹ́ bìtì ó máa rẹ́ ṣe. À ń lọ, à ń bọ̀. ọwọ́ yẹnu wàá máa ṣoríire lọ ní àwọn ọmọ iná ṣoríire by the time tó bá kúrò ní eléyìí ibi gíga ló máa lọ èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àṣẹjùwọ́ ọlọ́run fẹ́ I'm the anointed I'm a special grace of person by God nobody should mess with me I thank you all for coming may God bless you all.